Hi Richard, hi Sonia. So here is the first space we've talked about previously, and one thing that I have sort of reflected on in the last month or so is that we could actually slash the cost of this project by supplying these as plain moisture resistant MDF. Not going to look particularly pretty, you know, I mean it'll be a nicely finished edge, but what is adding the cost here is making these from a whole sheet of white faced and edged material from the previous supplier. So, you know, just brown moisture resistant MDF is going to save a lot of money. Also, you're right, adding a second project is really going to have a positive effect on the cost of this. So let's jump into that other space, and bizarrely I want to start with version 3, I think. Yes, so my main business now is supplying and installing Elfa, which is a Swedish storage product. It's been around about 70 years. Very reliable, extremely good value, and that is one way in which you could treat that space. That is the basic product. They also supply a more decorated version, which you can see here. It has this it's a wooden frame with a simple nice white painted finish. If these components are more on display, more visible in your apartment, that is one thing you could consider. So that is a solid shelf there instead of the wire shelf I showed previously. I'm just going to put this in transparent, and let's just jump back to the other one very quickly. I think that was 3. So yes, we have a wire shelf here, and the undecorated metal frame there. It's you know, it's good quality enamel. It's all beautifully finished. But there are one's a more visible version, one is a bit cheaper and perhaps for enclosed wardrobe spaces. Talking of which, I have also looked at, where are we, putting doors on. Now, I'm never a fan of putting doors in front of, this is basically a drawer that glides in and out. I should have mentioned that previously, but this can be done. For me, you know, if this is a very visible area, okay, that's a must. You've probably got to do that. If it's not so visible, these doors are going to add cost and complexity. Still a good idea to have the Elfa behind. That's a very good value system. I will have priced all of these, and I will give you fixed images of these as well. So the last idea I looked at, and I think this has got potential. One of the other sort of mainstays of my business is supplying supplementary drawers to existing sort of wardrobes and spaces, and these drawers, I'm just going to hide that component. These are made by Blum. The complete drawer box, they give you a bespoke width, and you can have, you know, a set number of depths and a set height. But these drawers are, it's a, you know, semi-bespoke offering, made in Austria. The quality is superb. The runners and everything are guaranteed for life, and that is something that is very easy to supply and deliver. So you're getting, you know, very good drawer functionality into that space. This top would be bespoke. That I'm suggesting that is white faced and edged. So we're squeezing a bit more out of the sheet for these parts. So again, we're back to considering white faced and edged there, because we have other white faced and edged components here. and just a simple rail above. That is also a bespoke component from the same sheet. The drawer fronts would come from Austria with the drawers, so you're going to have a slight mismatch between the white of this and the white of that. You know, it's one white slightly different to another, but again, you know, these are sort of details. That's the compromise if you want to sort of control the costs. I will price these 3 drawers bespoke made and shipped from Austria later this morning. Okay, I hope that's all of interest. Speak soon.